Hi there, Justin here again from Brickright. We're at my house today and I've been guilty of leaving my driveway going to some real bad state of repair, and that's shameful for me for what I do, but I suppose when you're doing it all day and you come home, you don't want to be doing stuff in your own house. So I'll show you the drive. It's a clay driveway system. I did this around about 18 to 20 years ago. Fraser was about 4 or 5 and he actually helped me do it. I'm going to give it some love, care and attention, and I'm going to give you some tips along the way. So let's dive straight into the video. This is the drive. As you can see, all these, now that I said this has been down about 18 to 20 years now, so all the eco drains have all rusted. It's a clay driveway, so it did retain its colour. This is where the car is parked, on this side over here, and this is where the van is parked over here. And I don't know if you can see this on the camera. Let's go down a little bit lower. You can see there's a little dip there, right? Now you might think, oh Justin, you haven't put enough base in, you've installed it incorrectly. Well, that's actually wrong, because I know for a fact I went overkill on this because it was my driveway, and we do on all driveways anyway. But what's happened, there's the van there, look. So the van's a 3.5 ton van. So when the van is constantly over 20 years coming in and out of here, the clay doesn't knit together as tight as concrete. There's like a little gap because of the way it's kilned. And if you don't sand it and don't take care of your driveway, then this is what will happen, even though the base underneath it is adequate enough. So it's just a bit of heave, isn't it? That's where the wheel goes, and it's just pushed. It's pushed that up in the air. So I can fix that, so we'll come to that. So let's start cleaning. Time to leaf blow all this off now. You little buggers, you all thought I was going to blow that out onto the road, didn't you? I know what you were thinking, but no, I swept it up. So anyway, that's all the muck we've had out the eco drains and off the top layer of the surface of the drive. Now let me tell you a little bit of the story about this, right? You can see there is flow points in the drive, and that's absolutely rock solid. Now I said this is where the car is parked here, and that's where the van is parked. So there's a lot more weight going over that side. Now I didn't know whether I could use flow points on or not, right? People were saying to me, can you put flow points in my driveway please? I didn't really understand the product. So as always, I came to my own house and I did investigation work on my own drive as a guinea pig, so I wouldn't let a customer down, right? So I flow pointed the drive. It's been down now probably about 2.5 years. You can see, hang on, let me get my ugly mug out the way, hang on. You can see where the van goes, it's all come out. And you can see in the middle where the van doesn't go, it's all still in. So conclusion, you cannot use a cementatious grout on like a flow point on a system that's been laid on a sand screed or a chip-in screed. If it was cemented in, it was screeded in, and it was stuck down with SBR or paving slurry, then yeah, you could use a so learn by my mistakes. I've now got flow point half in my drive and half not. So I've now created a nightmare, but the good thing is, didn't make a mistake on your drive, did I? So there we go. Next bit is I'm going to get the hypo out and explain that to you and start cleaning. So this is what I'm going to be using. That's the stuff there, look. Sodium hypochlorite, and it's the 14 to 15% concentration, because loads of people ask me this. You can get this offline, just tap in sodium hypochlorite and you can buy it off Amazon, eBay and all the regular places. Just Google it. So that's that. Secondly, you're going to need one of these. You can also buy that off Amazon or whatever. I'm not linking descriptions because I can't be arsed with all that crap. Just buy it yourself. They're about 15 quid. I think I paid for four of them 5 litres. I think I paid 25-30 quid for them. So I'm going to put that into there. Now then, everyone's going to go, what dilution do you use? I can't be arsed for all that crap either. I mean, you know, what I'll say to you is this drive is really, really stubborn. So I'm probably going to use 3/4 of a dilution of that to 1/4 of water. So I'm probably going to fill that up to there, 3/4 full, and then that top bit I'm going to use as water. And experience tells me, I know that that's going to get that off. If it's really stubborn, really, really, really bad, you can use it neat and fill it to the top. If you're not comfortable using it, you do it now. You can use it half, or you can use it as a 1/4. So you do your areas and you find out on small bits what works for you. So let's get this ready, let's get pumping, and let's get it on. I got to get a mask on because it's not very nice stuff, it stinks, and if you get it on your clothes or in your eyes or anything, look out, because it's not nice. The other thing is, I am blithering a bit, but people always go on to me, you can't use that because it's going to kill the grass and it's going to kill the plants. Yeah, I've googled it, it is toxic to plants, it is toxic to the grass and stuff like that, but you know what, I've used it, and I've used it as a solution of 100% hypo next to grass and plants all over the place, and I've never had anybody come back to me and say that it's damaged anything. I use it on my own home next to grass and I haven't had an issue, so hopefully that clears that up. So just playing a waiting game now. I've put it over the whole drive. You can see where it's reacting. Look, you can see all these white bits. That's the product actually eating in and grinding down all that nasty brake dust and all the grease and tar and crap and silt that comes onto your drive. So I'm going to leave this now for about 20 minutes, half hour. But what I am going to do, I'm going to use the jet wash, and when the sun starts drying it out, I'm just going to keep on dancing the hose over it so it doesn't dry out. So I'll be back to you in 20 minutes. About 30 minutes this has been down now. I have given it a bit of a scrub with a hard brush as well. What I'm conscious of is if the drive ran that way into the road, then I wouldn't be so worried. But to put you in perspective, you can see the wall there, and it gets thinner. My driveway runs straight down into that drain, and that's the drain that's been giving me the problems for years, blocking up. So what I've done to try and filter it a little bit, I've put an old football in there just to stop all the big crap going in there, because it's unavoidable. So wish me luck. I'm going to start jet washing now and see what it comes up like. So it's going to be a bit of a process, so we'll stick you on a hyperspace. Well, I kind of washed everything down to this line across here, but as you can see, that bad boy, I reckon the collar, which will probably be over here somewhere because the manhole's down there, I reckon the collar by there is split and then not joining up between the main drain and the gully. So what I'm probably going to have to do is dig this section out, take that gully out, put a plastic to clay connector in and put it all in plastic, and it'll be as good as new. But do I want to do it? Have I wanted to do it for the last 10 years? Nah, I don't. Anyway, we'll see if that Brazilian football's doing its job. We'll let that settle down a little bit and then clear the rest of this crap off. So there we are, old Brazilian football worked. That's still clear and all the crap has been kept and it's still in there, so I've got to re-clean that back out again now. Out there. So like I say, it is coming up to 20-year-old. I don't know what this is on there, can't tell you, but there we are. It's not bad, is it, for 20-year-old? Had Selwyn for 8 years, no oil. As you know, if you watch our videos, Uncle Bryn, I think he's okay now, but he has been leaking a bit of oil, so we've got to try and get that off. So yeah, not too bad. So the next one will either be doing that drain, or I'm going to repair this little dip in it. What I'm going to do with the flow point that's left in it, I do not know, because look, it's left a bit of a mess. I mean, you know, that's it there, look, that's all it covered was that. Did a good job for about 6 months and then just blew and blown. But that bit there is pretty good with the car's not driving on. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm going in, I'm having a sandwich. I've had enough.